morning students. This is the part 2 of complex numbers. Today I am going to explain operations on complex numbers like subtraction, multiplication, division, and also the concept of power of iota.
Students, next one is difference between two complex number. Okay, Z1 is a complex number and Z2 is another complex number. We want to subtract Z2 from Z1. This is same as Z1 plus half minus Z2. Means addition of a complex number and additive inverse of second one is nothing but difference of two complex numbers. For example, Z1 is given 3 plus 2 iota, Z2 given as 4 minus 2 iota or 4 plus 7 iota. So I want Z1 minus Z2, that is nothing but 3 plus 2 iota minus 4 minus 7 iota, that is nothing but 3 plus 2 iota minus 4 plus 7 iota, that is minus 1 plus 9 iota. So this is the difference of Z1 and Z2, or Z2 is subtracted from Z1. Okay. Next, important. Conjugate of a complex number. Definition: Z1 comma Z2 are two complex numbers such that Z1 plus Z2 and Z1 into Z2 means summation and product is a pure real. Then Z1 is called conjugate of Z2. Conjugate of Z2 and vice versa. Here important Z1, Z2 are two complex numbers such that their addition and their product is a pure real number. Then Z1 and Z2 are called conjugate to each other. So here important thing is, for example, 2 plus 3 iota given. This is Z. We want find its conjugate. So actually, Z, conjugate of Z denoted by, conjugate of Z is denoted by Z bar. Important, Z bar. Z bar means conjugate of Z. Z given, you want to find Z bar. So simply I can say that my Z bar is nothing but 2 minus 3i only. Z1 plus Z bar equal to 2 plus 3i plus 2 minus 3i, sorry, 3 iota get cancelled, that is equal to 4, a pure real number. Okay, Z1 into Z bar equal to 2 plus 3i into 2 minus 3i. Already explained all the properties of real numbers are applicable in complex numbers also. Just like a plus b, a minus b, a square minus b square. 4 minus 3 iota square, that is equal to 7. Iota square is minus 1. So minus 1 with 3 plus 3, 4 plus 3, 7. So what happened? Pure real number. So such situations, Z2 is called conjugate of Z1, Z1 is called conjugate of Z2. So symbolically connect Z bar. Okay, students, just now we completed about conjugate of a complex number. Z is a complex number, then Z bar is called its conjugate. So properties of conjugate of a real number I will explain later. Okay, for example, Z is given as minus 3 plus 2 iota, then Z conjugate is Z bar equal to minus 3 minus 2 iota, means in front of the imaginary part we need to change the sign. Just in front of the imaginary part, plus is given, you need to write as minus. If minus is given, you want to write plus. Okay, so that gives the conjugate of that number. Okay, now multiplication of two complex numbers. Just how you can multiply two real numbers, like that you can multiply two complex numbers. Okay, see, Z1 is a complex number given as a plus iota b. Z2 is given as a plus iota, sorry, c plus iota d. Now I want to multiply these two. Z1 into Z2 nothing but a plus iota b into c plus iota d. Just like multiplication of two algebraic expressions. a times of c plus iota d plus iota b times of c plus iota d ac plus ad iota plus bc iota plus bd iota square. Iota square means minus 1. So finally what you get now here? AC minus BD plus iota of AD plus BC. So in this way you can find the product of two complex numbers. How to remember here? AC minus BD real part plus imaginary part AD plus BC. That's all. For example, Z1 is given as 2 plus 3i, 3 iota. Z2 given as 2 minus 7 iota given. So I want to multiply Z1 with Z2, that is AC. AC means 4 minus of BD means minus 21. Okay. Plus iota of AD. AD means 7 2s are 14 minus 14. Okay. After that BC means 6. This gives 25 minus I think 8 iota. So this is the product of these two complex numbers. Important note. Standard form of a complex number. Standard form of complex number. A plus iota b, here always positive. Then it is said to be standard form. For example, 2 minus 3 iota given, it is not in standard form. We want write in standard form. 2 plus of minus 3 iota. Now this is in standard form. 2 is called real part of the complex number. Minus 3 is called imaginary part of that complex number. That's why A plus iota b is the standard form of a complex number. Okay students, multiplication of two complex numbers completed. Now properties of multiplication of two complex number. Closure property, easy only. Z1 is complex number multiplied with Z2. Again you get another complex number only. That's why complex numbers are satisfying closure property with respect to multiplication. So commutative property. Z1 is a complex number, it is multiplied with Z2. So what we will get, that is nothing but Z2 is multiplied by Z1. That's why complex numbers are satisfying commutative property with respect to multiplication. Just associative also. Z1 of Z2 into Z3 equal to Z1 into Z2 of Z3. This is not big problem to verify this result. But these two are important for us always, identity property and inverse property. So first of all I want to explain by using real numbers. What is the identity property in real numbers with respect to multiplication? A is a real number. Then there exists another real number. So that A into that real number equal to that real number into A equal to A. Okay, that real number is called multiplicative identity of A. So instead of this A box should write only 1. 1 into A equal to A into 1 equal to A. That's why 1 is called multiplicative identity in real numbers. Just like in complex numbers. Z is a complex number. There should exist another complex number. So that Z into that complex number into that complex number Z equal to Z only. So what is that complex number? 1. 1 also complex number only. Pure real but complex number only. Means what? Z into 1 equal to 1 into Z equal to Z. That's why complex numbers are satisfying identity property with respect to multiplication, as well as 1 is treated as multiplicative identity of a complex number. 1 is multiplicative identity. Important. Okay students, last one, inverse property, important property. First of all I want to explain the inverse property in real numbers with respect to multiplication. A is a real number, then there exists another real number, say box. A into box equal to box into A equal to 1. Such real numbers exist in real numbers. You can say the real number satisfies inverse property with respect to multiplication. And what is the box? That is called the multiplicative inverse of A. So instead of that box, what you should write, Nana? 1 by A, 1 by A. A into 1 by A equal 1 by A into A equal to 1. So that's why 1 by A is called multiplicative inverse of A, provided A is not equal to 0. Means that there is no multiplicative inverse for number 0, because 1 by 0 won't exist. Multiplicative inverse of 2 means 1 by 2. Multiplicative inverse of 1 by 2 means 2. Okay. Like that, multiplicative inverse property also applicable in complex number with respect to the operation multiplication. Okay, observe here. Z is a complex number. We should multiply with another complex number, so that that complex number into Z should be equal to 1. If such complex number exists, then you can say that complex number satisfying inverse property with respect to multiplication. So what is this here? 1 by Z. 1 by Z. That's why 1 by Z is also another complex number only. That's why 1 by Z is existing. Means complex numbers are satisfying inverse property with respect to multiplication. And 1 by Z is called the multiplicative inverse of Z. I will write here. 1 by Z is the multiplicative inverse of Z. Here also important thing is provided Z is not equal to 0. Here also means 0 is a complex number only, no? For 0 there is no multiplicative inverse. So in this way you can find the inverse of any complex number. Example problem. Z is given as 2 plus 3 iota. Then find its multiplicative inverse. Multiplicative inverse means Z power minus 1 you can write sometime. 1 by Z, Z power minus 1 equal to 1 by 2 plus 3i. 1 plus 2, 1 by 2 plus 3 iota is multiplicative inverse of Z only, but this is not right answer, because we need to write always complex number in standard form. Standard form is A plus iota B form. So this is not in the A plus iota B form. We need to convert. Okay. 1 by 2 plus 3 iota. This is a complex number. I want make denominator as a real number. So I want multiply with the conjugate and divide with its conjugate. So 2 minus 3 iota by 2 minus 3 iota. So this is 2 minus 3 iota by 4 minus square. Somewhere here I want to write 2 minus 3 iota by iota square minus 1. So totally this is 1 by Z. This is not in standard form. You need to write in standard form. That is next one is division of complex numbers. Means how to divide a complex number by another complex number. Okay. Let Z1 comma Z2 are two complex numbers. With Z2 not equal to 0. Z1 by Z2 defined as Z1 into multiplicative inverse of Z2. Okay, Z1 by Z2 means Z1 into multiplicative inverse of Z2. So in this way you can divide one complex number by another complex number. Example. 2 minus 3 iota by 4 plus 3 iota I want to find. So we want find means we want to find a complex number which is equal to this. We want to find complex number that should have the form A plus iota B only, that is standard form, not in standard form. So that's why 2 minus 3 iota by 4 plus 3 iota. Now I want multiply and divide with 4 minus 3 iota, because I want make a denominator as a real number here. 4 minus 3 iota by 4 minus 3 iota. So 2 minus 3 iota into 4 minus 3 iota by 16 minus square. Okay, now just multiplication. 2 4s are 8 minus 6 iota minus 12 iota plus 9 iota square by 6. So iota square is minus 1 minus 9, 8 minus 1 minus 18 iota by 9. Now we want to write in standard form. So Z1 by Z2 is nothing but minus Okay, students, here some problems are given. Write the following complex numbers in standard form. All these you want to write in the form of a plus iota b. Some problems are given. Before that, I want to explain you that this is very very important note in complex numbers. All basic laws of real numbers are applicable for complex numbers. Means just like z1 plus z2 square equal to z1 square plus z2 square plus 2 z1 z2. Just like a plus b whole square equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab. So z1 minus z2 whole square equal to z1 square plus z2 square minus 2 z1 z2. A minus b whole square equal to a square plus b square minus 2ab. z1 plus z3 whole z1 plus z2 whole cube equal to z1 cube plus 3 z1 square z2 plus 3 z1 z2 square plus z3 cube. A plus b whole cube equal to a cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square plus b cube. So z1 minus z2 into z1 minus z2 equal to z1 square minus z2 square means a minus b into a plus b is equal to a square minus b square, means all basic laws are applicable in complex numbers. Okay students, first one is minus 5 iota into iota by 8. Just minus 5 iota square by 8. That is 5 by 8, because iota square is minus 1, minus into plus. So I can say that 5 by 8 plus 0 iota. It is standard form. So second problem here. So minus iota into minus 2 iota into minus 1 by 8 iota cube. Okay. Minus iota as it is, minus iota into iota. Yeah, minus and minus plus iota square into 2. Yeah, here minus 1 cube means yeah, minus 1 only, minus 1 by 8 cube into iota cube. Iota cube means iota square into iota, minus iota. Minus iota, this is minus 1, minus iota into minus minus 2 plus 2 by 8 cube. 8 cube means what? 8, 500 divided by 2 means 2 2s are 4, 1 2 5s are 156. Is what happened? Iota by 256, or I can say 0 plus 1 by 256 into iota. This is the standard form of this. Yeah, student, I want to choose this one, fifth one, because all are easy only. Yeah, 5 plus root 2 iota by 1 minus root 2 iota. So what I want to do, I want make a denominator as a real number. So I want multiply divided with its conjugate. 1 plus root 2 iota by 1 plus root 2 iota. So numerator is 1 plus root 2 iota into 1 plus root 2 iota by 1 minus 2 iota square. Okay, so 5 plus 5 root 2 iota plus root 2 iota plus 2 iota square. This is minus 2 by 1 plus 2. So this is minus 2, 3. Yeah, plus 5 root 2 iota, 2 root 2 iota, 6 root 2 iota by 3. That is 1 plus 2 root 2 iota. This is the standard form of the problem number 5. Similarly, you can do all. Student, next concept, important concept, power of iota. Power of iota. Listen, iota power 0 is 1. Everyone accept it, because anything power 0 is 1, that anything should not be 0. Iota is never 0, root over minus 1. That's why iota power 0 can treat as 1. Now observe here, iota means iota only. Iota square means minus 1. Iota cube means iota square into iota. Iota square into iota. Iota square is minus 1. That's why minus iota. Iota power 4, important. Iota power 4. Iota square into iota square. Minus 1 into minus 1 plus 1. Okay. Iota power 5. Iota power 5 means iota power 4 into iota. Iota power 4 means 1. 1 into iota only. Iota power 6 will get minus 1, because iota square, iota square, iota square. This is minus 1, minus 1, minus 1. 3 minus 1s, minus 1. Iota power 7 you want to find. Iota power 7. Iota power 7 means again 1 iota. Minus 1 iota. Minus iota. Iota power 8. 8. Interesting. Iota power 8 is equal to 1. So now observation. Iota minus 1 minus iota 1. Iota minus 1 minus iota 1. So repeating with the cyclic size of 4, it is repeating. Iota minus 1 minus iota 1, like that. Power 4 1, multiple of 4 1. So what is the meaning of this? I power 4n equal to 1. N is a natural number. Understood? I power 4n is 1. Next, iota power 4n is 1, where n is a natural number. Iota power 4n plus 1. Iota power 4n plus 1 means what? Iota power 4n into iota you can write. That is iota only. Iota power 4n plus 2. Iota power 4n into iota square you can write. This is 1. Minus iota square means minus 1. Understood? Iota power 4n plus 3. That is iota power 4n into iota cube. This is 1. Iota cube means iota square into iota. This is minus 1 minus iota. So by using this logic, we can write the power of any iota. So with reference to 4 means cyclically the numbers are appearing. The size of the cyclic is 4. That's why iota power 4n is 1. Iota power 4n plus 1 is 1 means if a number divided by 4 leaves remainder 1, then so a number divided by 4 gives remainder 2, then that one, the value is minus 1. I want to find iota power 2019. By using this logic you want to find. We need to divide this by 4. If remainder is 0, I can say it is equal to 1. Remainder is 1, I can say I. Remainder is 2, I can say minus 1. Remainder is 3, I can say minus 1. Okay. So 2016 is a multiple of 4. Again 3 plus 3. 3 remainder. Means I can write I power 2016 into I power 3 only, that one. So I power 16 is multiple of 4 means 1. 1 into I cube. I cube means what? Here I cube means minus I. So this is equal to minus I. Okay, so I power 2019, iota power 2019 means minus iota. I power 2019 means minus iota. So directly 2019 divided by 4 leaves remainder 3, so means should be equal to minus iota. That's why I power 2019 is equal to minus iota. 50 plus iota 70 equal to dash. So 50 divided by 4, remainder 2 only. 48 plus 2, 48 is a multiple of 4. Iota square, just I can write iota square. So plus iota I can write because iota power 17 means 16 is a multiple of 4. 16 plus 1. Understood? So iota. So iota square means minus 1 plus iota only. Therefore final answer for this is iota minus 1. So iota power 50 plus iota power 17 means iota minus 1. By using this logic, you can find the power of iota.